Hello guys, welcome to a new series from Cyclex Gamers, which is going to be a few videos a week, maybe one a week, maybe one every fortnight, of mods. So the series is called Mods. Creative, isn't it? Yes. Actually, it's going to be called Mods of the Time. So please enjoy, and let's get straight on to the first mod. Goodbye. First mod is the Riverside Lodge, I believe it's what it's called. Links will all be in the description to the Nexus if you want to download these mods. Now, what this mod does is it adds this entire new area over here. Not a new area, but if you come down on your way to Whiterun from Riverside, not Riverside, sorry. Is it Riverside? Oh, I can't remember. Well, I think it's Riverside. If you come here from Riverside, and if you just follow the water, on the direction of Whiterun, you'll come across this strange, lodge kind of thing. So to obtain the key to enter the lodge, this is going really well. This is just perfect. So to obtain the key to get inside of the lodge, instead of picking the lock, because you can't, you have to come over to this chest here. When you open it, there'll be a key in here, which, believe it or not, I have in here. Yep, Riverside Lodge. By the way, this character, this elf, Gymboard Elf Lord, this is a modded, what's it called? A modded race. It doesn't really get an entire section in the video, however, because there's not much I can really show of out of it. So I actually didn't know about this activate bit here. So well, if you come here, you can change stuff about it, the armory. So once you got the key, there's this door here, or there's one below it, and if you go through them, you enter into Riverside Lodge. It's quite a nice decor in there. It's quite cool. It feels quite cozy and big on the inside. So when you first walk in, it just kind of looks a bit dull. There's nothing really much. It just looks like an old-fashioned house. But then if you come down the ladder, or whatever you want to call it, then you come to see downstairs the armory with the mannequins and the little blacksmith forge, tanning rack. I think there's a workbench, grindstone, smelter. Also, if you come through here, it's another kind of cozy little house-like kind of ritual place, I guess. Shrine, all kind of praying, that kind of stuff. Enchanting. So yeah, ignore that. So if you come up here, it's all like an upstairs bedroom, and then there's a door here that takes you outside. So obviously we're going to go outside. Now in this video you've already seen the other two mods, so if you can guess what they are already, then well done. They have both been shown a tiny bit, so it depends really if you're focusing enough to see them. One of them you don't really have to focus too. So then here is one of the old-fashioned turd rooms, crappers, whatever you want to call them. Obviously they're toilets, everyone knows that, but or a porta potty if you want to call it that. Then so that's kind of the whole actual place itself, unless I've forgotten about something. So if you come down here, there is the Riverside Lodge sauna, which you also need the key for. You can't get in without the key. Sorry if the mic just kind of went a bit dodgy, it's just I accidentally leant on it. So in here it's not really very amazing. It's a sauna, whatever you want to call it. Sauna, same thing. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. It's it's a cool addition, and it's better than nothing, but it's a bit pointless. Yeah, again, the entire thing is. Anyway, that was the first mod, Riverside Lodge. Download in the description. Hey guys, I'm back for mod number 2. So the second mod of today's video is the Spartan Army. Link once again in the description below. All of them will be Nexus mods, they will not be Skyrim Workshop. So this mod is probably one of my favourites. I use it basically all the time, even though it's probably not necessary of such, but I like to use it as much as I can. It's really fun. Well, I can't really say use it. It's something you just you'll see what I mean. So if you come to if you fast travel to the Whiterun Stables and then just go north in the direction northish, northwest, you'll see it in the top compass bar a sign that signs, I think it's like cave or tomb, no, not tomb, anyway, and it is the Spartan hideout. So if you come down here, it's not really much of a surprise what you find. A familiar looking place. It's basically the same as half. Oh, sorry about that lag spike. It's basically the same as half the other places in the game, the inns and stuff, except it is full of Spartans. So also another mod which isn't gonna also once again get its own part, UFO, which isn't an unidentified flying object. It's something follower something. What it allows you to do is have more than, what I think it's up to 15 follow. No, it's even more than that. I think you're allowed unlimited followers. So you just go up to one of these and you click follow me, and their spears are really good and they're really strong in big crowds. You can follow me, and they will follow you. So I prefer to take Leon and the other actual NPCs with names, as they tend to have more strength, more health, and they're stronger. So I'm going to take, say, this many Spartans. So I've got about 5 Spartans coming with me. And then to leave, there's not a trapdoor on the roof, it's nothing complex. If you guys want to move, it's just here. And it looks like a normal door, which is kind of dodgy, but you know, it's not a big deal. So to test out these guys, test out how strong they are. Sorry, I just had a bit of a burp. We're not going to fight anyone innocent because these guys are Spartans. So also, I will always show you the commands I am using. So to God mode, and so I can sprint with full TGM, so it doesn't let me die. I have unlimited magicka. No clip is TCL, which is something like toggle clip. And anyway, to open the console, just the button next to 1, and then you can just type in the command that you want. So I'm not actually sure of the ID of bandits, so I do help bandit. Sorry, that went wrong. Help bandit, and it'll come up with the FFOOO, those two. Now they're different types of bandits, but they're the same, but they're slightly different. So what you want to do now is player.place at me space the ID, which is FF000 FDF or FD9. Then the amount of them you want to spawn in, and ever since there is 5 Spartans, we're going to have 10 bandits. Now bandits are genuinely quite violent. Oh, sorry about the lag, it's because I'm recording and I'm using fraps, which isn't as fast. So as you see, the Spartans and the bandits are going to war. So it's the Spartans are going to win this. Maybe one of them will die maximum. So as you see, fighting each other. So they use spears and shields, and I believe some of them have got bows and arrows, which can come in pretty useful if you're going for a long range fight or fighting against a giant or something that's stronger that can quite easily kill the Spartans. So we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we want to try it against a better enemy, shall we say. Sorry, this FPS is dropping like mad. So let's say we want to fight them against a couple of giants. So same thing again, player dot place at me space FF000 F98, and we're gonna have 2 giants. Now these guys are genuinely peaceful unless you get too close, and I did. So we see the 5 Spartans going in for the kill. See, such an easy fight for them. They didn't even have to try. Let's try 6 giants now. So the reason I am showing you the console is because I'm not going to name them. It seems bad on them, and they are great YouTubers and they're hilarious. And they don't show you the console commands. So if you ever get the mods, you're a bit, what should I do with this? So these ones have no commands. Whatever you can do in the console, help space Spartan and spawn in more Spartans if you decide to take every single Spartan for some reason. So as you see, they managed to take down 6 giants in fact, quite simply. I did not know you could take the Giants Club. That's kind of cool. Also, as you see, I'm carrying too much able to run, but because I've got toggle god mode on, I can still run and be happy. Anyway, I'll see you again for mod number 3. Hey guys, after major technical difficulties and having to completely restart the game, I am back for the final mod. Damn it. Which, there we go. And the final mod is the Crossbows Extra or Extra Crossbows, something along those lines mod. So, as you can see, one problem I had is I made a whole bunch of dwarven bows instead of bolts. And ever since I had to restart the game, my character is no longer Jim Bob. He is now he's no longer Jim Bob. There we go, fixed it. Okay. He's something manly. It's something McBortle. Something. Anyway, so to make the crossbows, you need the ingots, and so as you see here, this one only requires 5 dwarven ingots. So I'll make that one. So it's Falmer doesn't have one. Also, there is a few other mods on because I had to do that to fix it as well. So it isn't just the one mod. Also, okay, so I need some leather strips. It isn't just the crossbow mod on. It's also a few other mods. So if you see any items in the thingy that you don't have, it's nothing wrong with your game. It's just a little fault. So I'm just give me a second to find leather strips code, which is 0008 00E4, I think, and I'll just give myself 1,000 of them. Ah, convenience. Orcish Armbrust. This is a Dutch mod, which is why some of them may not seem completely in English. So that's let's go to ebony. Yes. So I'm not going to show you every single one. I'm only going to show you the ones that, and then the last one I want to show you because is there a dragon one? Yeah, there is. I'm not going to show you it because I don't have the stuff and I don't want to spend too much time getting the stuff. Is requiring a Daedra heart, and I don't know, but it's player.add item, and instead of that, for the Daedra heart, it is no idea. Okay, so we're not going to make that one. I'm sorry to be a bit of a this isn't going too well really, this video. It's not going as well as I planned, at least. So I'm not going to get a Daedra heart, I guess. So we're not going to get that one. So let me just show. I know it's kind of going a bit wrong, but it's a first video. I'm not too bothered about it. So tab, items, weapons. So you see, I made these before I turned the video on, because watching me make the bolts probably isn't very fun. So I've got 100 bolts here. So we'll start off with the dwarven crossbow here. So it looks pretty sweet. It's quite cool and it's pretty powerful. Also, yeah, the reason my arm is a bit screwed up is because I've also got a child mod, so I'm a child at the moment. So how strong is it really, though? That's the question you're probably asking. So let's do help bandit, and then player dot place at me. It's not spawn at me, it's place at me. FF000D2F. So I'm probably only going to show the commands in the first few videos, and so hopefully you'll just remember them. So let's test it for a headshot. So they're not very. This one isn't very powerful, to be honest. However, if you were fighting against a small group such as this, it's not too bad. Oh, looks like it's got a paralyze effect on it. So I guess that's pretty good. So this one is not bad. It's pretty powerful, but it's not the best one. It can do quite good damage. Melee attacks quite powerful as well. If you look, it does about half the health of a bandit highwayman. I'm pretty sure it's got a paralyze effect on it, as I've already said. The bolts don't look too good when they go into the person in certain body parts, because they do just look like they're kind of hanging out, which isn't very great, but who cares. So the next one, I think, looks a bit cooler. It looks like a shriny kind of ancient thing. Is this one? Because I have no idea which one it is, because I'm so professional, I did loads of research. Also, another cool thing about this mod is that they hold it to the side unless you're shooting. And you don't have to hold down for more power, you just click it, let go, and it shoots. But instead of spawning that, I'm just going to spawn 2 so I can test a headshot and a non-headshot. So I missed. I'm amazing. So headshot. On the marauders, it's not very good, clearly. On the highwaymen, it's quite good, I guess. So obviously the headshots are one-hit kills, so do be aware of that if you choose to get this mod, that going for the head will do more damage, but don't expect them to die straight from a headshot. So the next one we'll be using, the reason I'm not saying them is that's meant to be glass, but clearly whoever did it that's how you spell glass in Dutch, or that's just, it's meant to, or they just misspelt it. So I'm going to try to kill this one first. So it's quite powerful on bandit thugs, and for a non-bandit I'm guessing it'll be a one-hit kill in the head, if he doesn't want to, yeah, one-hit kill in the head, and like 2-hit kill anywhere else for the bandit, the other bandit. So the last one is the orcish armbrust, or crossbow, which looks pretty sweet. Also, when you put one wader on the back, just like a these are crossbows, just like a bow and arrow. So we'll place 2 more bandits for the final weapon. So we'll start off, so in the back, bandit plunderer. So if it's a normal bandit, I definitely recommend using this this mod. If you feel like just going around, and say you're not a fan of bow and arrows, but you like range weapons, and you'd rather have a much more powerful, better distance weapon, then I definitely recommend this mod to you. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop a like, comment, and possibly even subscribe. If you want to see more mods, please say in the comments. This has been Psycho Skunk with his character who we can't remember the name of. Goodbye. Jack McPerial. I found out before I end the video. His name is Jack McPerial. It's Jack because that's a boy's name. Mc because that's, I don't know. Imperial because he's an Imperial. Anyway guys, goodbye.